Hello everyone, this is Latha Akula. In this video we are going to study about the second phylum in invertebrates, that is phylum coelenterata. These phylum coelentrates, they are commonly called as cnidarians, and these are mostly marine habitat. They live in the sea water, and the characters are they may be sessile. Some of the cnidarian members, they are attached to the substratum like Adamsia, and some forms they may be freely swimming like Aurelia. So they can swim easily, but these Adamsia, they are attached to the substratum, that is called as sessile character. And if we see the symmetry of these animals, they exhibit the radial symmetry. What is the radial symmetry? When we cut the animal in any direction towards the center, that will divide into two equal halves. That is called as radial symmetry. That radial symmetry is shown by these coelentrates, and the name they consist of nidoplast or nidocytes. Because of the presence of these nidoplast and nidocytes, they got the name nidaria. What is the function of these nidoblasts? So these are the nidoplasts. These are present in the tentacles. Here the tentacles are present, right? In the tentacles, these nidoblasts are present. The function of this is they are stinging in nature. Stinging means what? They will, when we touch them or when any predator want to catch this, that will cause a stinging nature. That means they will be painful. They cause some wounds or some burning nature will be seen. So because of that stinging nature, because of presence of nidoblasts or nidocytes present in those tentacles, we can escape from the predator also. And the function of these nidoblast cells is for the anchorage. They consist of hook-like structures. Because of that, they can attach it to anything, and they helps in the defense. Defense means they can protect themselves from the predator by means of these nidoblast cells present in the tentacles and capturing the prey. And not only for anchorage and defense, these nidoblast cells can also useful for the capturing the prey, that is capturing the food material also. And they exhibit tissue level of organization. We have studied in poriferans, they exhibit only cellular level of organization. These coelentrates are somewhat advanced than the poriferans, that is they exhibit tissue level of organization. What is tissue level of organization? The cells which exhibits a common function, they group it together and form a tissue. So they exhibit tissue level of organization, and these are diploblastic animals. What is the meaning of diploblastic? We have already studied these characters in the basics of classification, right? Here diploblastic means in the embryonic stage, they consist of two germinal layers, that is outer ectoderm and inner endoderm. If the two layers are present in the embryonic stage, that is called as diploblastic. The middle mesoderm is absent. If it is also present, that is called as triploblastic. But they consist of only two layers, that is ectoderm and endoderm. So, and they consist of central gastrovascular cavity is present inside the body. What is present? There is a gastrovascular cavity is present, and with a single mouth which is present in the hypostome. This is called hypostome. In the hypostome there is a single opening is present, and the digestion is both extracellular and intracellular. It is having gastrovascular cavity, hence the digestion will occur in the gastrovascular cavity, that is called as extracellular digestion. And sometimes they may show intracellular digestion also, that means the digestion takes place inside the cells. So both extracellular and intracellular digestions will be seen here. And so, some of these coelentrates, they form coral reefs. Coral reefs means here the skeletons of these coelentrates, they are made up of calcium carbonate. So that is a very hard in structure, right? So when these the polyps of these this is polyp. The polyps of these, some of these coelentrates, they live in the form of group, and several thousands of these polyps they live together and form a hard rocky like structure which is called as a reef. That will be called as coral reefs because they are made up of calcium carbonate, calcareous structures, and they are called as coral reefs. Coral reef formation was seen in coelentrates, and these exhibits polymorphism. Polymorphism means they exist in two body forms. Some of the members, they exhibit two body forms. One body form is called as polyp and second body form is called as medusa. The polyp form is called, this is polyp form and this is medusa form. The polyp form is sessile. Sessile means which is attached to the substrate. It may be the substrate, may be a rock or any other animal, it may be anything. It is attached to the substratum. The body is cylindrical. If the body is cylindrical and sessile, they are called as a polyp. If the body is in umbrella shaped and it is freely swimming, that is called as medusa. What is a polyp? The body is cylindrical and it is sessile. That body is called as polyp form. If the body is umbrella shaped and which will be free swimming, that is called as medusa form. So polymorphism is shown by them. That means the body has two forms, polyp form and medusa form. And polyp form examples are Hydra, Adamsia. So examples are, this is the Adamsia. Hydra and Adamsia are the examples of polyp, and medusa examples are Aurelia. Aurelia is nothing but jellyfish. And some forms will exhibit both forms. Some ciliates exhibits both forms, like Obelia. So those organisms which exhibit both forms, they show alternation of generation. Alternation of generation we have already studied in plant kingdom, right? Like that alternation of generation is seen, which is called as metagenesis. Here alternation of generation means what? The polyp form is followed by the medusa form by sexual reproduction, and medusa, from the medusa polyp is formed by sexual reproduction. Here what happens? From the polyp, medusa is formed by sexually, that is PMA. PMA means what? Polyp is formed by, from the polyp, medusa is formed by sexual reproduction. And MPA, MPS. Here MPS means what? Medusa, from the medusa, polyp is formed sexual reproduction, by sexual reproduction. That is called as alternation of generation. Examples for the forms which exhibits alternation of generation is Obelia. And this is about the general characters of the, some of the common important characters of the ciliates which we have seen in our NCERT textbook. Examples for these ciliates are Physalia. Physalia is commonly called as Portuguese man-of-war. These examples are very, very, very important. The Physalia is called as a Portuguese man-of-war. Adamsia. Adamsia is called as sea anemone. Pennatula. Pennatula means pen. Pennatula means sea pen. Gorgonia. Gorgonia is commonly called as sea fan. And Meandrina is called as brain coral, which is in the form of brain shaped. So these are the characters. I will tell once again. So what are the characters? Mostly marine. There may be some are sessile forms and some are free living forms. They exhibit the radial symmetry and they are diploblastic animals. The name Cnidaria, they derived from the presence of cnidoblasts or cnidocytes which are present in the tentacles. These are the cnidoblasts or cnidocytes. What is the function of these cnidoblasts or cnidocytes? Stinging function. Stinging means they call, when we touch that, it will cause a wound, that will pierce to our skin, that may cause any burning sensation, that is called as stinging nature. What is the function of these cnidoblast cells? For the anchorage, defense, capturing the prey, and they exhibit tissue level of organization, and they have a central gastrovascular cavity. So they exhibit with a single opening present near the hypostome. They exhibit extracellular and intracellular digestion. Coral reefs are formed by the ciliates because of the presence of calcium carbonate, and they exhibit polymorphism. One is a polyp and another one is a medusa. The polyp is a cylindrical sessile form and the medusa is a umbrella shaped free swimming form. Polyp example is Adamsia and medusa example is the Aurelia jellyfish. And they exhibits alternation of generation, that is Polyp is followed by medusa sexually. Medusa is followed by polyp sexually. Examples of that alternation of generation showing coelentrates are Obelia, and common examples of these coelentrates are Physalia, which is called as Portuguese man of war, Adamsia. Adamsia is called as sea anymore. And next one is Pennatula is called as a sea pen, Gorgonia is called as sea fan, and the Meandrina is called as brain coral. This is about the general characters of the coelentrates. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Latha Akula Biology Tutorial.